There's a person's energy surrounding you that is in this state of, I do not want to get in your way. There's a person that genuinely feels that they're staying out of your life because they would bring you more chaos. They feel that it's too late also. You see, this person, it seems that you probably gave them quite a few amount of chances. And on your last goodbye, there was a complete, with your last goodbye, you two never really talked about how this is the last time we're going to see each other. There was almost this sense of knowing that we don't need to say goodbye because this is not going to be the last lifetime. This individual, they see you from afar being very successful, having a lot to celebrate. They feel such a double-edged sword because half of them feels that they are there in a sense, but it's an invisible force. They're watching you behind a screen. They're watching you through other people's eyes. What's going on in their life, etc. This person feels like they get signs all the time now about reaching out to you. What I see is so there's been a couple of times they've actually almost reached out to you. It's been a couple of times I see your phone. I see your person holding the phone and texting, re-erasing, pulling up your number, pulling you up on Instagram, pulling you up on TikTok, etc. And choosing to stop that acceleration. Okay. There is no time like today. There's balance in everything. We have to be prepared and aware of the future, but living in the present moment. And with that being said, a lot of people can take that as meaning you just have to wait for everything to come to you. As the Stoics say, there is no time like today. You are not promised tomorrow, and tomorrow is yet to be real. I say that to you because it looks like this individual, as we speak, is actually is seeking multiple forms of opinions regarding not only your connection, but their life. They've gotten some professional help. They've gone to see somebody that's helped them be able to regulate their emotions. There's also a spiritual sense of help. Either this person has a close friend, a trusted mentor, even a form of a preacher or etc. that they have gone to for guidance. One of the realest people they know is what I keep hearing. See, your love is unique. I feel this person, when they separated from you, there feels like there was somebody else though that gave them like this offer, like you come over to me under my wings, and I'm gonna make sure everything's okay. This could have actually involved a coworker. This person, the relationship when you were together, they could have been unfaithful in some form, either emotionally or physically or both. And you had this inkling towards the end of your relationship, but there was denial. And it does seem like it's somebody that had some form of leadership over them. A manager, a supervisor, a boss, a team lead, etc. However it resonates for you. They got exactly what they asked for. And it's that whole thing about be careful what you ask for. Like we state, okay, nobody's perfect. I'm not saying that this person had absolutely no reason for you two to separate. We're going to understand that no matter what you would or would have not done, this connection was not going to thrive and last, because it was based off of intensity. It was based off of impulse. It was based off of excitement. But it's been a long time for you two since you've last spoken. And you both have grown. And you see where both of you accelerated too fast or jumped to conclusions. You see where your distractions were with this person. You've completely processed that they were unfaithful to you, and you really don't care anymore. I can feel it. You're like, you know what? Worse things happen in life than getting cheated on. Just point blank simple. Doesn't mean it doesn't hurt, but it's a reflection of the other person, not you. With that being said, if they're in this good space now, if they don't necessarily, go with me here, regret breaking up with you, but feel like they would regret not trying to reach back out to you again, is this somebody that it wouldn't be like an intensity this time? Is this something where the both of you truly could meet the new frequency of each other? The inner strength to see it through. An attachment. This person, there is no doubt about it that they're going to reach back out to you in this year. Pretty close. But you have to trust that inner strength is going to tell you, this person, we have to continue to go our separate ways. No matter how much there's this part of your ego or etc. It's like, yes, they came back. You are not the same person. And what this person has to offer, it's not that it's not valuable. It's valuable for somebody else. You are on a totally different plane of existence. You and this person, there has been a split in lifestyle is what I'm hearing. And that is something that will get in the way with you two. One of you is a very simplistic individual and somebody else is very, materially based. Your lifestyles and your point of views on what you should and should not stick up for as well would clash. The person in front of me is not afraid of speaking the truth, is not afraid of ruffling feathers. And I feel like the person connected to you is still okay with appeasing, is still going with the flow. Even though they've gotten this help, even though they've accelerated and you wish what's best for them. I feel that whoever they're talking to is going to say, hey, you don't know if you don't try, about reaching out to you. Don't assume anything is going to happen is what I'm hearing the person say to them. You can't assume that you're going to say no. You can't assume that they're going to say yes. You won't know if you don't try. If you feel like this is something that's weighing on your shoulders, do it. This person's going to come in with this clarity. And I see for some of you a sit-down conversation. I see for some of you just more of like a, hey, I'm glad you're doing good, but I don't have room in my life to bring in another relationship. And I think it would be almost like awakening an old version of ourselves if we did re-enter each other's life. You have freedom of will. And don't believe just one reading you see. You gotta listen to your heart. Okay? But for most of you here, this individual in you, it's about a closure conversation. Even if that closure conversation is a few texts. Or if you meet up and talk about what happened, however it looks for you. This message, this delivery, is part of the plan, meaning them reaching out and making this form of closure. But notice what part of your attachment style is going to be what's screaming to you that wants you to accept this. Because what I see, in the past you never even thought about, like, you never thought about the things they did that bothered you. You were just always giving excuses. And the person you are now, it's because back then you were afraid of losing people. So you just wanted to make everything as perfect as you could, which backfires. Now you can see what values, what morals, what tendencies, what lifestyle, etc. you desire and know you should have in a partner. And this individual will clash. It's time for this to be let go. And I see that this person will see you as the one that got away. But also, it will be music to their ears to at least have this last song with you is what I hear. That's what I got for y'all today. Now, we're going to talk about my Canada trip. September 2025 of this year, we have the next camping and hiking based trip partnered with Troba Trip. This is going to be in the Canada Rocky mountains. Just as spiritual as this trip is, it's going to be physical as well. All right, so this trip, out of like 5 stars, it would be a 3 out of 5 stars in physical activity. These trips, the community bonding, the building that you receive not only with nature or with me, but the other people that join as well. See, these are people part of your collective that join these retreats. And when you meet, it's like you've met each other before. Currently, I have plenty of spots still available. And in fact, I still have 2 of my early bird spots still available, which means $210 off your trip. And what I'm going to do right now, I have 2 coupons that take an additional $100 off of the trip for you. The way you're going to receive that code is you have to send me an email at contact@offprintmint.com. After I send you this personalized coupon code, you will have up to 48 hours to claim it. After the 48-hour mark, it will expire. Again, my email is contact@offprintmint.com. And you also can get to the trip site to see the rest of the details by clicking on my Instagram bio or going to my website, offprintmint.com. That's what I got for y'all today, and I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.